All right, we'll talk about race night last night, which I know I was supposed to do the video last night, but by the time I got home, I was tired, so I watched a little TV and went to bed. So I'm getting old, guys. So like the videos, share the videos. Appreciate you guys doing all the sharing that you've been doing them. It is helping out. Later today, I'm gonna do some pay it forward videos, which I'd like for you guys to share every video we do. Like I said, like it, share it. We're getting YouTube caught back up. We'll make sure we stay on top of you guys, and we're going to come in and answer some questions on YouTube today. But after the episode last night, I want to apologize because, and if anybody actually did something that I don't want to feel any worse than I already do, because I know you motherfucking haters were on suicide watch last night. I told everybody, give me a chance to get the car lined out. It's an untested car. The guy that did beat the car, as soon as the motor's back in the car, you and I need to talk. Let's go do that again. Only this time, I promise you it'll be a whole different ball game and a whole different story. So I took an untested car, which is my fault, but it was raining. When we got the car running, it kept raining. We couldn't get no test time in on it. And I told the guys, bear with me, guys. When I get this bitch lined out, I'll put an ass whooping on anybody that gets beside it. So there's how that Nova normally runs. I came out unprepared on that last race, and that's on me. But I promise you guys this, it won't happen again. Right now, we're fixing to redo this car. I'm putting the Straub 434 small block back in it, and this car will be tested and ready before next season. And anybody that gets beside this car, I'm gonna wear the fuck out. Or you better have your shit you better have something really fucking fast that works like this car does. Because I just proved last night, and I'll prove for the rest of the season how fast this car is. And to be perfectly honest with you, I never did get it turned up all the way. Because I was putting enough in it to where I could get down that road and make sure that I didn't take a loss. This was a rough season for me. I know all the haters, they walking around with their chest puffed up. They all happy because they've been able to talk shit on me for the last 4 or 5 episodes. Well, that shit ended last night. So you take all your shit talking and spread it amongst yourselves, because that shit don't go down like that with this car again for the rest of this fucking season. So it's probably a spoiler alert, but at the end of the day, I said all I had to do was have the time to get it, and I worked my ass off. I was just fighting things that I couldn't control. It wasn't bad luck. It was just weather. I mean, when we finally did get the car running, every time I went to test it, it rained. So, and then it was race night. But Stacy and I went out. You guys seen that little video? We went out one night and we tested this car all fucking night long on every street we could find until I got it dialed in. It's dialed in. Motor's out of it right now. We're changing some stuff up. But when this car comes back out next season, it will be as beautiful as it was when I first built this car. And I'll be able to drive it just like I used to. This car's only been outran one time. One time. And you guys seen that on the last episode. And I want a rematch now that the car's lined out. Because you'll see there's way faster cars that I outrun the rest of this season with this car. That little Nova was no joke. I mean, it was a 555 big block with a bottle on it, and I didn't have the car turned up. Matter of fact, you guys want to know why I wasn't smiling? Because honestly, when I shoved it in high gear, the car wasn't running like it should have. I had so much shit pulled out of it to make sure it went that it didn't run as good on the back end as I wanted it to. So that's why I wasn't smiling. I was still mad. I was still mad because I know how fast this car is. Like I said, I've owned this car for 16 years, and it's only been outran one time on the street, and that was at the last episode. And I'm going to do everything within my power to make sure that never happens again, because it is a badass little car. I drive the wheels off this car, and I will continue to drive it. That's why I was so excited about going back to the show.
Shit rolling.
Stacy, good job.
About time. Hey, you been working his ass off on that thing. Hey, he been in the struggle bus. Hey, that motherfucker's hey. I bet even Reaper's smiling. That Reaper ain't even coming back. Reaper's gone.
Trailer, I was a little round. He's still smiling.
Hey,
That's fine. I'll do it. I'll do it.
That's what it. Damn. That lame motherfucker. It worked, it was smooth, it fucking left on the fucking people. We talked about it, we're like, man, at some point, we're gonna figure it out, and he did. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
When I watched that video and seen what all the guys were saying and the support that these guys have gave me this season, I've never had that kind of support since I've been on this show, ever. And it was, yeah, it really touched me because the guys were, I mean, they were so, no matter how discouraged I was getting, they're all saying the same thing. We know that car's fast. You will get it back lined out. And last night, and I've had to keep my mouth shut this whole time, which has been real hard for me to do. But now I can say it's real hard. Kelly Blue Ball said it best. It's hard to talk shit when your car's not performing. This car performed. It performed the rest of the season. Next season, you come up beside this Nova, I'm gonna put you on the trailer because this car's hard to beat on the street. It's really hard to beat on the street. You guys just think it's fast on that episode? Keep watching. Because all I do is turn the car up a little bit more each time, and I never did turn the car all the way up because I did not want to break it. I didn't want nothing to happen. I want to make it through the rest of the season with a good showing. And as you guys see, little Chevy 2's a bad little bitch.